What's up, guys? It's the Minted Caliber here. So I went ahead and grabbed my grandmother's HP Realtree Edition Camo laptop and ran a benchmark on it because it's the exact same laptop that I used to have. And I went ahead and saved the benchmarks. But before I go ahead and click on the benchmarks, we're going to take a look at the specs real quick. So the Realtree Edition Camo laptop has a Pentium N3710 processor with HD graphics. And my Acer has a Core i5-7200U with a base speed clock of 2.5 gigahertz with turbo boost up to 3.1 gigahertz. It has Intel HD 620 graphics and 8 gigabytes of DDR4 memory. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Alright, so for gaming, it is a tree trunk. Tree trunk means that it's absolutely shit for gaming. Desktop is surfboard, so you can do moderate computer things with it, and then workstation is also tree trunk, so you're not going to really be doing too much with that. So the PC status, it says overall this PC is performing above expectations. With 74th percentile, this means that out of 100 PCs with the exact same components, 26 perform better. The overall PC percentile is the average of each of its individual components. Alright. So, processor with relatively low single score. This CPU can handle email, light web browsing, basic audio video playback. But it will struggle to handle CPU intensive tasks. Finally, with a gaming score of 24%. This CPU suitability for 3D gaming is poor. Alright, graphics. 2.7% is too low to play 3D games or use CD packages. Note, general computing tasks don't require 3D graphics. Alright, we're gonna skip boot drive because neither one of these laptops actually has an SSD. They're both running mechanical hard drives. So yeah, we're just gonna ignore that. Memory, 4 gigabytes is enough RAM to run any versions of Windows. Although it's sufficient for most games, some will benefit from up to 8 gigabytes of RAM. 4 gigabytes is also enough for modest file and system cache while allowing for a responsive system. Alright, so I have to clarify one thing. I actually had a lot of issues with the HP Notebook. Doing just basic general computing tasks, so there's that. It can get it done, but it does it a lot slower. So yeah. But as you can see, this is like, I don't know what this is for. It doesn't tell me anything. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go to my benchmark. So for my my Acer. Alright, so gaming 15% surfboard, desktop 37% jet ski, workstation 23% surfboard. Alright, so overall this PC is performing as expected, 58th percentile. This means that out of 100 PCs with the exact same components, 42 perform better. The overall PC percentile is the average of each of its individual components. Processor with an average single core score. This CPU can handle browsing the web and email and video playback, and the majority of general computing tasks, including moderate gaming when coupled with an appropriate GPU. Finally, with a gaming score of 44.6%, this CPU suitability for gaming is average. Alright, so I mean, you can do some very light gaming with this. I mean, it's not bad. I didn't buy this laptop specifically for gaming. I bought it for editing. So yeah. Alright, graphics. 7.69% is a very low 3D score. GTX 1070 equals 100%. This GPU can only handle very basic 3D games, but it's fine for general computing tasks. Again, we're going to ignore boot drive. So memory, 8 gigabytes is enough RAM to run any version of Windows. It's sufficient for the vast majority of games. 8 gigabytes is also enough for moderate file and system cache, which results result in a very responsive system. And then operating or OS version, Windows 10, blah. Alright, so we're going to compare the two processors. I actually have them set up here on compared. For effective speed, 140 plus 142%. So, best bench is 56% with base clock of 2.7 gigahertz, turbo 3.1, and worst is 37% with 2.7 gigahertz, turbo 0.4. Alright. And then worst bench is 24% for the N3710. So 24% base clock with at 1.6 gigahertz, turbo 2.55. I didn't actually know. I could be wrong, but I didn't think the N3710 was actually boostable or overclockable. But I could be wrong. 14% base clock, 1.6 gigahertz, turbo 0.75 gigahertz average. All right. So this is pretty much goes more into detail. So with everything that we've saw here with my benchmarks, and then comparing the Intel Core i5-7200U, which is a mobile Kaby Lake processor, yes, spending the extra couple of $100 is definitely worth it. You get an overall better PC. Even though the N3710 is a quad-core CPU, you're still getting a better CPU even if it's a dual-core. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, I mean, if you're willing to pay $449 for a laptop, the Acer Aspire 5 is definitely the way to go. With all being said, I do have to say that the Acer Aspire 5, however, it does lack with gaming capabilities. To me, it works perfectly fine for video editing and just general computing tasks like browsing the web, going to Facebook, going to YouTube, checking emails, checking YouTube comments, and so on and so forth. So if you're looking to get a good, decent laptop and you're willing to spend a little bit extra money, just go with the Acer Aspire 5. I had Acer Aspire 1 that actually never let me down. And then my uncle also has a little Acer laptop and he absolutely loves it. It's just, there's pretty good quality there. Anyways, guys, this is the Minted Caliber signing out.